Alright, so we gotta talk about this premium shop they added with Disney Dreamlight Valley Update 3. Originally, it was going to be just a rant about the first wave that they put out, because it is so overpriced. Like, I understand that the devs have got to eat and that this is going to be a free-to-play game eventually, but still, there was no reason for them to overprice stuff by that much other than to, like, just test how much we're willing to pay. But I'm really glad I waited for this second batch, because now we have a bit more of an idea of the range that they're gonna charge in Moonstones for all this stuff. But it was just so comical that with the first one, like, that Palace House skin costs over $20 in Canadian. So it's like with the Moonstones, you'd have to get these top two bundles in order to afford it, and then still get a daily Moonstone chest for that last 50 to actually reach that. The purple cottage is thankfully a bit cheaper, but still overpriced in my opinion. But yeah, for the first batch, you needed over 15,000 Moonstones. And then for this one, I did the calculation on my phone here just now, and I got unlucky because I went to sleep. But 6,650 Moonstones is what you need in total to buy all of these, which is way more reasonable. I was honestly shocked to see the prices go down this much, because I don't feel like this is a reaction to all the backlash from the first wave. It probably was meant to be like this from the start, since there's no furniture sets in this one, and it appears that they're just valuing furniture items way higher than even whole Star Pass, which still doesn't really make sense. Like, even in proportion to other games, even against itself, it's still weird with some of the stuff. It was funny, it's like with that first batch of stuff, like, that cost $76 in Canadian, so I could just pay a couple more dollars and get the new Kirby game, or about $10 more and pre-order Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. But thankfully, this is still more reasonable. I would still say it's a bit overpriced. Like, with this Art Deco poster collection, which I'm eyeing the most, I might still end up getting this one. It's about a bit over $2 per painting, because there's only 3 of them. I guess they're saving the Snow White and Simba ones for another bundle, and maybe like another one we haven't seen in a trailer or anything just yet. So it's like, oh, okay, for that one, 1,200, and then this is exactly it. 1,200 small Moonstone. So with this being eventually free to play game, it's not terrible. I still wish it was a bit cheaper, but I think this is one I might actually be still willing to get. So in the end, at least it's not as plainly overpriced for each and every single bundle of items that they're offering in this shop. It's still not as cheap as I would like, but yeah, at least thankfully they're not charging the price of a brand new game every single wave that they're doing. I might even get this one. I mean, I really like the hairstyle. I'm just not sure how often I'd use the other 2 items, and this one I feel like I might have similar enough items to recreate this similar sort of look. But another thing that actually happened is that if you were here like right when they did the rotation, you saw 2 items that were at the bottom here that actually consisted of items that you could get from Scrooge's shop for free with like the normal Star Coins currency, and they replaced them with these 2. So they announced on Twitter that they are going to reimburse you the Moonstones if you bought those, and everybody is going to get those items that were in those packages. So that's an interesting sort of like extra apology they did there. That's pretty good. But yeah, interesting that that happened as well. So I'm curious to see like how they're going to price these things in the future. Are they going to be more like this, or are they going to be more just hilariously, comedically overpriced like the first one? I don't know. But I think I'm actually just going to dive in and show this one while I'm still recording. Alright, here we go. Because I know at least I am going to use all 3 of these items. And actually there is a weird glitch with this one in particular, because for some reason they show up in the Moana collection. Because from what I've heard, they're not supposed to show up at all in these just normal collections for these premium items. So if you're a completionist, you don't have to worry if some of these items aren't to your taste, because I know the gold Art Deco items weren't really in the last wave, even if they had been more reasonably priced. So yeah, you can see the Woody and Elsa ones are just there. And then, wait, it's still marking something else is new. Oh, the Art Deco Tiana poster actually is in a Princess and the Frog franchise listing. Okay, because on my previous video, one of you did tell me that there was a listing for that. I was like, wait, what? I don't remember that being there before, but I guess that was just added with this update, so okay, it does seem pretty likely now that we are going to get Princess and the Frog characters in Dreamlight Valley, so that's also pretty exciting, but, well, that was a separate video. I'm just gonna go over to my house and I'll hang these up and I'll just show you what these look like in-game before I call it a video. It's actually kind of funny, I happen to be hanging out with Scrooge, because I was just doing that mine aquamarine with Scrooge goal in the Star Path, which is why he's tagging along for the ride in this. But we'll go up to like my little photo studio, because this is where I put the Mickey and Minnie Art Deco posters you can get from the Star Path. So there they are. Okay, thankfully they are in the art category, so it's a bit easier to find them than just having them all shoved under the decor category. Yeah, Tiana is definitely my favorite out of these three. But yeah, I'm definitely curious as to when we'll get the Simba and Snow White ones. But yep, there they are. I actually wouldn't mind having these in real life, just having them kind of on display behind me. I mean, I'm using my green screen right now, so you can't really see what my room looks like. But yeah, I don't use my green screen when I'm streaming, but woo! Just interact with that. Oh, actually, I'll go into the photo mode so you can zoom in a bit more. Oh, actually, yeah, up close these look really good. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even notice on Woody's there's Buzz and Jessie on either side of him. Hopefully we get Jessie as a character in Dreamlight Valley eventually, because that is kind of strange that we don't have her in Bo Peep. But I think that's pretty much all I have to say for now about the premium shop. So we'll see how it goes with future waves, because about 7 days from when I'm recording this video is when we'll get more stuff. So I guess we're gonna get like 4 waves a month. So yeah, that makes sense. But feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments section below on the premium shop so far. I really hope they lower these prices more, because this is definitely like one of those things where I'm not gonna spend too much money on it. Just maybe get like 1 or 2 things per wave, if even that. But yeah, I really hope they don't get super greedy with this stuff, because I think that could actually drive more players away from the game than people who basically this stuff is like a drop in the bucket to them financially and getting like every single thing. So yeah, and I don't want them to ruin the goodwill of what they've done so far with avoiding some free-to-play tropes like, say, spending money in order to speed up crops, or kind of like spending money to just rotate stuff in Scrooge's shop automatically if you get stuff you don't like and that sort of thing. Alright, just cutting in real quick with another important point I forgot to mention while I was on camera. So, in the frequently asked questions section of the official Dreamlight Valley website, it does say that there are going to be paid expansions that will add significant content to the game after the early access period is done, and this has been known for quite a while. So if they are willing to charge so much money for these items, it's like, how much scarier are these prices going to be for the actual expansion packs? Because I was initially thinking that, oh, maybe for $20 to $30 they'll include a realm with 4 characters and just a more interesting realm than what we normally get in the free updates, plus some clothing and furniture and motifs. But now I'm like, will they charge $80 for each expansion pack that comes out? I really hope that's not the case. Also, putting items in the premium shop that were obviously supposed to be part of the Star Path is not great either. Even those posters I just got, they really should have just been in the Star Path. It worries me if, say, they separate Timon and Pumbaa into their own paid DLC, since they may or may not be in the Lion King update in March. I don't mind spending some extra money to support this game, especially since I love it so much, but that's as long as the prices are reasonable for what you're getting. But yeah, I'm just rambling at this point, so be sure to subscribe if you'd like to keep up with my latest gaming content. I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!